Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas 2014. I am finally getting around to getting the exterior of our tiny powerhouse on video to add to the interior portions that I've already posted. And so here it is, all set up in its glory in our own little tiny piece of the world. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. We've got blue skies. It looks like it rained last night because there's stuff on the ground that looks to me a lot like rain. Anyway, as you can see, our home says peace, joy, and hope. We had a windy day the other day and we lost all hope. However, I did find it down the road and was able to reattach it, so we're back with much hope. Anyway, here, as you can see, the exterior. This is a 30-foot 1993 Aljo made by Skyline, and like I said, we just love it. This was a little porch we found in a vacant lot, lot, a couple lots away, and the manager said we could use it, so we decided to haul it on over, and it's been a wonderful help to have that. You can also see we've got an awning, although it does need some help. We have to replace the canvas part as it ripped. So I basically cut it so it was straight there at the front, but you can see it still kind of sags a little bit. Just as far as the neighborhood goes, you can see our next door neighbor there. I actually know the lady that lives there. I've known her for most of my life. Her and her family just lived up the street from us here in Kennewick. Her name is Tammy. She's a sweetie, and I'm really happy that she's my neighbor. Panning around, you can just kind of see down the way more RVs. There's a single wide mobile home. RVs, 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 and more RVs yet. So that's our little neighborhood. Everybody pretty much keeps to themselves, but at the same time they watch out for each other. I have not had any issues with anything being stolen or anything along those lines. Look at this cute little vintage trailer here that's next to us. A single woman lives in that. And then we just got some brand new neighbors day before yesterday in that nice big Class A. They just moved here from Ohio, are looking to buy a house, but in the meantime going to stay in that for about a year and wondering if RV living is possibly what they would like to do full time. So anyway, as you can see, the upper part here of our RV, that is our bedroom. A little bedroom window up there. We've got one on either side. The panels down below there are wonderful storage bins. The one on the left actually has two 30-pound propane tanks, but living full-time you would go through way more than that, like in a couple of weeks or so. So we went and rented one of these huge 120-gallon tanks, and then if we need to have it refilled, they just bring a truck out and refill it for us. So that's the way we're doing our propane. More storage space. Now that particular panel there opens. There's another panel on the opposite side of the trailer, and you can actually, it's all the way through open. That's what we call the basement, and it's a wonderful place to do storage of pretty much anything. Attempted to do a little bit of holiday decorating here, as you can see on our railing, and there's our main living room window. It's a beautiful day, so we're just going to air the place out, have the door open and the screen, letting all the fresh air in. And it was like we had planned to live tiny 2 summers ago. We found this little barbecue on sale at Big Lots and just decided we really needed to have it, and it's been wonderful. As you can see, it takes up very little space and it works wonderful on there. You can also see we have plug-ins for cable. There's a couple electrical plug-ins that are on the exterior there. That grill above, that is our refrigerator mechanism access. And then again, another little storage compartment that goes all the way through, again, the entire home, trailer, RV, fifth wheel, whatever. So, you know, when you move into these things, there's 4 tires, and then there's a landing gear thing up on the front. And that really doesn't do a whole hell of a lot, I mean a heck of a lot, as you are walking around. It bounces. So we went and I found, as I find most things on Amazon, a set of these 4 little jacks here, set them up in different areas around the trailer, and I tell you, this thing is as stable as could be. There's a ladder leading up onto the roof. There says Aljo by Skyline. This is our kitchen window right here, looking out. And just more of the back. Sorry about the sun and the shade. It doesn't contrast real well, but it gives you an idea at any rate. And so going back up, there is another compartment. Now that compartment there is an outdoor shower. It's got the same faucet and shower head as the one inside. So if we ever woke up feeling streaky one day, we could come out here and shower, or just use it to wash stuff off. And then this is our electrical cord. Gives us all the power we need in the house, the Tiny Powerhouse. And here is our 3-foot slide out extension. And this is what really, really helps to make the living room area so much larger. It's just about a little over 6 feet in length there. So it's going to fit a couch perfectly, which is what we'd like to do, is replace out the original one, which is wearing out and it's just not that comfortable, with a new one. I think I've discussed that before. So this is where all of the water and the sewer go, and you can see the different hoses I've got there. The one straight ahead is the sewer hose. It's all hooked up to all 3 holding tanks. This other gray cable looking thing is nothing more than electrical cord. I'm sorry, it's a water hose. That's where we get our fresh water. And we lined it with heat tape, and then put this styrofoam hose around it, and then just taped it up at wherever we had to make seams. And we have not had a frozen water issue yet, except for one of the dump tanks did freeze on us for a couple of days. So one of the main differences is, yeah, we do have to come out here every few days, pull these little handles to empty our black and our 2 gray water tanks. And as you can see, everything's sealed nicely, and it just goes right down the way where there is a sewer thing in there. So this is where the water, again, I've got everything taped up nice and tight so it doesn't freeze. This is our furnace exhaust right here. This is another storage thing. This is the other side that goes all the way through. This is our little, I think it's a 5-gallon water heater. And then this panel right here houses our 2 batteries, which power all of the 12-volt systems inside the unit. And then it also has the landing gear motor switch, which are for those. Those will go up and down with a flip of a switch, and it helps us to do some leveling. So then going all the way back up here, you can see this is all bathroom. That's why there's no windows there. And then there is another bedroom window on the other side of the bed on Leslie's side. So we've got that. And then of course the little tripod that you put underneath your gooseneck, and that just stabilizes this whole upper area and front end as well. So yeah, we love it. It of course needs a bath. We haven't done anything really to the exterior. I would like to paint it, and I would like to make sure the roof, I'll probably have to do some of the roof next summer once it's nice. Even though we don't currently have leaks, I see parts where some of the caulking and stuff is starting to crack and peel from the heat. So we are going to have to take care of that. And the other nice thing is, you know, our little lot, we have there's a business and a little wall right here. And then we've got these two guys, which I don't think you can see. Let me get around a different angle. These two little storage things were here, and they are for our use. And you know, they're watertight. Somebody's kind of put some canvas and stuff up on the roof, and that one door is a little bit loose, but I have got nothing in there that will be harmed by water or anything. So, and we have a lot of sunshine, as you can see. Before we moved in, there was a big tree just like that one that they cut down. I guess it was starting to fail and wood rot and just becoming unsafe. So we currently have that nice little hole. What I'd like to do this summer is to build some frames around, and this is going to become a raised garden. And we're going to try to use as much of this land back here because we get the summer sunshine and the heat and everything like that so much. So anyway, there is the Tiny Powerhouse in all of its splendor and glory. And I just got to say, we love living here. You know, I guess if you technically wanted to say we were homeless, we're homeless, but we're homeless by choice. This is our home. It is livable. It is doable. Everything we own within this, and these two little building guys right here hold everything in the world that we own and need, and we probably even have things we don't really need, which I guess as time goes by we will find out if we don't use something or whatever. So anyway, it's kind of nice having the awning up there too, and like I said, a couple $100 I can get a brand new fabric. The frame on this thing is just like brand new. It works wonderfully. So with a pretty new awning cover on there, and then we also wish to get a bigger deck built onto it that will go, well, there's Leslie right there. Say hi, Leslie.
Hi, Christmas socks, beautiful hair.
Right at where these poles come down for our awning, we will have a deck built. It'll be roughly 18 feet. It'll go from there, and it'll come out about 8 feet, and then straight across to where that other pole is. So I can actually, and I'll put a mounting, so those poles will go right on the corner of the deck. So when we have this thing out, it'll look like it's all built in. Now, as we all know, well, those of us in the Tri-Cities know, we get a lot of wind here in the Tri-Cities. So I do have to monitor and make sure that once the wind starts getting above 20 miles an hour, I need to get out here and get this awning put away. And it happens quite frequently. Summer, winter, fall, spring, whichever. So that's just something you have to deal with, you know. But at least we'll have a nice deck built onto here with a railing. And we're going to get our kitty cat Shadow harness trained so she can come out here, and we can tie her to one of these poles, and she can just be out here and love being outdoors as well. So anyway, I think that will pretty much wrap up what the purpose of this video was. I hope everybody out there in YouTube land is having a wonderful, wonderful, safe holiday. As are Leslie and I. We're going to go to my mom's for dinner this evening. So, but in the meantime, we're just relaxing and enjoying this beautiful Christmas day. Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.